Okay. Okay, so that... Okay, we're good to go. We are live with Quake, but not Quake Live. Let's not get things confused with each other. Ow, my back. My back hurts much more than it should. What the hell is happening? There we go. Let me pop out the chat. Move that over here. Haha. Alright. Yep, we're good. Oh, yes. Where are my greens? They're there. Okay. I got a veggie patty sandwich for dinner tonight. Now let's enter our code here. See if I can pull it up real quick. Okay, it was R8 Y question mark R8 Y question mark N BBB. I like the 3 B's, that's funny. 9. Come on. Z BJ 9ZBJ 9 4 K Q. Good. Glad to see it. So it starts us right behind an enemy target. That's funny. It's Wooking time. What's up, Matthias? Good to see you. Alright. Video. Filter off. Crosshair on. And let's kill him. Ow. Fucker hit me. Oh, that's right. I haven't set the controls up yet. Damn it. Oh, shit. Okay, he's dead. Really like to pick up other stuff. Parents are forcing you to go camping. You're not a fan of camping too many bugs and far away from society. Sorry to hear it. I just have trouble sleeping when I go camping. Of course, I just have trouble sleeping regardless. Oh, you fucker. Huh. You just want to go to Florida. Okay, we got the nail gun. Shit. Damn it. Oh. Well, killed that one. That worked out okay. Sleeping's hard for you when you're camping as well. Yeah, it's like you just it's hard to get comfortable. The surfaces are not really that soft. I'm definitely a homebody. Damn it, okay. Alright, let's try that again without getting shot. Excuse you. My reward? More greens. Although because they are darker green, they're not tripping the chroma key effect. That's interesting. I am gonna have a Dr. Pepper. You prefer staying in your hobbit hole? I relate to that big time. Alright. You bastard. But I killed you without taking damage, so that's good. And when I took damage down here immediately. Got him. Oh, fuck you. Okay, he's gone. I'm gonna go ahead and change the controls. Because I'm having trouble here. Yep. That's better. Yeah, that's much better. Damn. Come on. I would love to get some health. That's the big problem, is I'm being starved of health at the moment. Somebody just fucking died. I just saw their guts spilling through the wall there. That was weird. Damn it. I was killed by another fucking enforcer. Very tired of that. Yeah, this level's starting to piss me off. There we go. There we go. Damn it. That guy was way too hard to kill. Alright, that's better. Are there any backpacks over here? I'm not seeing any. Funny glitch, you found a Wolfenstein: The New Colossus? Okay, I might check that out. That was a fun game. I liked The New Colossus. I liked all the brutal fucking hatchet kills you can get. That was a gory ass game. Huh. Okay, a couple more dead. Let's go back and get that little tiny bit of health that I remember is up here. I don't know. It's hard to say. I think their biggest priority right now is Indiana Jones, but like we might get another Wolfenstein. But here's my guess as to what's going to happen. We might get another Wolfenstein, but it won't be developed by Machine Games. That's what I think is going to happen. I think that the next Wolfenstein game might be developed primarily, like it'll probably have some assistance from Machine Games, but my guess is that it's going to be primarily developed by a different studio, like maybe Arcane or something. That's going to be my guess. Damn. Jesus. That was a nice big explosion. Die, fucker. Where'd you go? There we go. Hope they make it vastly different from New Order and New Colossus. I'm not really sure what I would want there. If it's a different developer, then maybe I hope it's very different, but like... The thing with Wolfenstein is that like the series works best when it's just kind of like a balance of stealth and balls to the wall shooting. And I feel like you don't want to really mess with that formula too much. Like it worked really well for Return to Castle Wolfenstein, worked really well for Wolfenstein the New Order. Like they didn't stray too far from that in Wolfenstein the New Order. They did kind of move away from that in Wolfenstein Youngblood, and that's kind of why I don't think Youngblood is nearly as good. So I don't know. The thing I'm really invested in, though, is the characters. Like, I really like the story of the new Wolfenstein games. And so I just want to see what happens next with these people. So, like, if we get... Like, here's what I don't want to have happen. I don't want what happened to Battlefield Bad Company. Where they ended up completely abandoning a very promising concept for their series and just made it fucking generic. Like, I think in Battlefield 3, the events of Bad Company 1 and 2 are, you know, canonical. Like, I think those games treat those events like they happened. But it's like they ran away from the tone of Bad Company, and it just stopped. The story stopped being fun, you know? Give the player more freedom for stealth and combat, like Indiana Jones, where the game could be primarily played either stealth or combat. Like, that could be cool. So, one thing that almost happened, but didn't, was we almost had a truly open world Wolfenstein game at one point. That was the goal with the 2009 Wolfenstein, but they didn't really fully develop the open world. They just, I think it was like a time and budget issue. So instead, we got a hub. It felt more like a hub level than a true open world, and it just felt very restricted and unimpressive. And I liked the 2009 game. Don't get me wrong, but like, it had ambitions that it did not meet. Open world Wolfenstein would just be Far Cry. Eh. I mean, yeah, it would be similar, but it would be cool. So there's a game called The Saboteur. It is an open world action game set in German-occupied France during World War II. And that game is like the closest I have ever seen to a truly open world Wolfenstein game. It was just unbelievably violent and funny and fun, and the main character was Irish for some reason. But the Saboteur was a good game. What's up, Big Cheesy? How you doing, man? Good to see ya. How you feeling today, man? You feeling okay? Got a gold key card. Very nice. Oh, shit. Okay, I didn't die. That's good. Yeah, the Saboteur's great. Look how fucking, like, unapologetically violent the Saboteur is. Good, you guess? Well, alright, that's good. That's good, man. One day at a time. Huh. That's interesting. That trim on the wall looks like something I could walk on. What the hell is this? It's a keycard door. Damn it, and I've been shot. Gotcha. Alright. Shit. I better fucking run. Damn, dog. Shit! Oh. That sucks. Shit. Random question, but do I have any game recommendations for your friend? You may have seen him on streams before, but he doesn't like games with puzzles or in first person, and every game you suggested he doesn't want to play. He plays Days Gone, Evil Within, and Mad Max. Jesus. I have no idea. Doesn't like games with puzzles or in first person. Well, if he doesn't like games with puzzles, then I'm not gonna suggest any Assassin's Creed games. Yeah, I got nothing. Damn it. Uncharted and Resident Evil are the ones he dislikes the most. What games does he like? Like, apart from Days Gone, Evil Within, and Mad Max. Might be delayed till Sunday or whatever because of her working. Hey, that's life. That's life. Double shifts are how you make that money, though. Fuck. Fuck. Shit. Okay. Likes Red Dead Redemption 2 and Mafia, but finds GTA 5 repetitive. I don't know. I'm really not sure what to recommend to your friend. It sounds like their taste in games is very, very different from mine. Here we go. Okay. You assholes. Shit. Right? Okay, we got some health here. That's good. Oh, you asshole. Shot me in the dark. That sucks. You liked Quake's OG graphics made it scarier. Yeah, I could see that. Everything being a little chunkier and grittier. How about Gears of War? You think your friend might like Gears of War? He's primarily a PlayStation player. Well, I know the next one's coming to PlayStation, which is interesting. Excited about 28 years later tomorrow. The trailers for it look very good. Matthias, weren't you planning on seeing that? Wait, what about, well, actually, your friend said they don't like puzzles, so maybe they wouldn't like the new God of War. But I feel like the 2018 God of War is pretty fucking good. Doesn't like puzzles though. That's the thing that really gets me. Like I don't know what to say. If a person doesn't like puzzles, that like rules out most video games. Fuck it. of dead bodies in that fucking corridor there. Yep, hi. Good. Okay. Well, there's the slip gate, but I'm not going to go there yet. Kind of weird that if he doesn't like puzzles, why doesn't he search up solutions if he gets stuck? That's what you do. I mean, it could just be a pride thing. Like, I know some people feel that if a puzzle is too hard for them to solve, they feel like that's the game's fault for being hard or for being confusing. And, like, personally, I don't look up solutions to puzzles. Like, in fact, I will ban people for trying to solve puzzles for me on stream. I am very proud. I'm very proud, and I prefer to solve puzzles through my own brain. And honestly, if I play a game and a puzzle comes up that I truly cannot solve, then the majority of times it just means I let the game win. If I encounter something that I can't solve, then okay, that's as far as I've gotten. That's as far as I get in the game. I think one of the only exceptions I made to this was Alone in the Dark. I did look up solutions to puzzles in Alone in the Dark, mostly because the game was already known to have kind of bullshit puzzles, and I wanted to get through it, but yeah. Like, it really pisses me off sometimes when people are just like, you know, sorry, this is the last time I say anything, I swear. I'm like, motherfucker, like, no. When I told you not to say anything was the last time. What are you doing? You're literally just making it impossible for me to have fun. It happens. And I understand everybody games differently. Everybody thinks differently. No two people are ever the same. I know. It's fine. Still gets on my nerves, though. Huh. I think I'm fucked. Yeah, this was a mistake. Shit. Well, here goes. Wow, I'm alive. Yep, that was really stupid and I shouldn't have done it, but I am alive, and hey, look, there's something up there. There's health up there. So I'm guessing I can get it somehow. Yeah, how the fuck do I get up there? Ugh. Hello. Ooh. Very nice. Damn, there's all kinds of good shit up here. Nice. Very nice. Hey Baxter, good to see you. How you doing? 52. Let's go this way, and yep, there was that health. That's what I was looking for. There's a huge health right there. I would love to know how to get that. is... Okay. Where did this take me? This took me to that. I have 167 health now. Beautiful. Okay. Well, now I definitely am glad I went back. Even though I took damage, it's fine. Feeling much better about everything. Good. I'm gonna have some of my sandwich now. I feel like I've earned it. Sandwich is one of our vegan options. It's very good. All right, let's take a photo. All right. QMOX BOLM S1LT L6L2. Interesting. Very interesting. Ooh. Holy shit, my fucking back. That hurt a little bit. The Vaults of Zin. Very fun. Now I remember this level. These, yep. Bastards. I'm gonna go here. The key's gonna disappear. This is what I need. What the fuck? Huh. Alright. Well, grenade kills are doing the job. Press it. Switch. Ah. Bastards. Really? Bastard. Okay. How am I on nail gun ammo? You're fine. You're definitely fine. You got a ton. Can't go this way. So rather than move forward, I'm going to backtrack a bit. This is where I got the thing. If I go down here, there we go. I have a ton of health now. Love to see it. Where am I going? This way, obviously. Okay. is a funny trap because they all show up around you throwing grenades and they can't hit you with them. So what's the point of the trap? Oh. Although... yeah. That was a little dumb of me. Now we can go this way. Good. Jesus. Okay. We're fine. Damn it. Who's shooting at me? Fucking asshole. I see you. We've got them everywhere, don't we? Huh. Huh. Could have sworn that there was something to do down here. Guess not. Oh, you asshole. Gotcha. Shit, damn it. Ah, that sucks. Time to take another bite. Almost out of Dr. Pepper. Yep. Gotcha. Damn it. Oh. Right in my face, really? Oh! What? Okay, that I was not expecting. How? Okay. That was a mean fucking trap, holy shit. Ugh. Oh, come on. What the hell? Keep shooting. You are just gonna get the shotgun treatment. That's better. Sheesh. So noisy. let's go and... What's up, Zorp? We doing some Quake. Oh, shit. Really? At least I survived that. Let me double check. Yep, we're fine. Can't go that way. Need the silver room key. Where's the music in this? This is the N64 version. It has more like a doesn't really have a melodic soundtrack. It's sort of like PlayStation Doom in that way. It's actually the same person who did PlayStation Doom. So it doesn't have the Nine Inch Nails music. Ow, motherfuckers. Tim, stop doing that. Ah yes, here we go. What's up, fool? They're so dumb. I love it. Yep, fuck. God damn it. Oh my god. Fucking asshole. Took so much damage. This sucks. I really don't want to die here again. Fuck you. Yeah, nice try, dickhead. Something about this is suspicious as fuck. Well, we've got a slip gate. Huh. That is open. Oh, god damn it. Why the fuck did I come down here? Fuck that. Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah. Nice. Two of them dead. Three of them dead. Thank you. Fuck. Now let's scour the area for dropped health anywhere, please. Son of a bitch, there's not gonna be any. Motherfucker. See, this is what I was afraid of. There being absolutely no health anywhere. Maybe there's some back in the opening area. No, there's not. Damn it to hell. Nothing. Fucking nothing. Is the filter off? Hold on. Yeah, the filter's off. Ah, shit. Oh, yep, okay. Fuck. This is nerve-wracking. So fucking nerve-wracking. But okay. Guess I just gotta keep moving. Doesn't fucking help. What's this, though? Never gotten past the end of E3 on Nightmare on N64. I haven't either. I don't think I've gotten that far on N64. So far, I'm really enjoying my time with this. I do think the N64 version of Quake is pretty good. I don't think it's better than the PC version, obviously, but it's pretty good. It is a laudable effort and a perfectly valid version of the game. Let's see. Well, I guess I'm going down. Can't go this way. I feel like something fucked up's gonna happen. The answer is zombies have happened. That could have been worse. Yeah. Oh. Fuck. Come closer, punk. You asshole. You weren't supposed to actually hit me. Fuck you. Damn it. Okay, good. Thank you for the health. I am fucking starving for ammo, though. You just watched the greatest movie ever made? Oh, you just watched Citizen Kane? No, what'd you just watch? It's very funny here how you can see that the sky box is basically just, you know, it's not really an open sky. It's a texture. Paw Patrol the movie was life-changing. It has such a beautiful philosophical message. It should be studied in film class. Absolute cinema. Interesting. This game is going to do something fucked up, I think. Okay. It's playing on the TV at your cousin's house. Oh, I thought you were stone cold serious. Whoa. Okay. Little bastard. Damn it. I'm hurt. I need the gold rune key. That's great. God damn it. There's gonna be shamblers in this room, I feel like. You know what I like? I like when kids' movies are way better than they need to be. That's always nice. Fuck, what? Fucking hell. Is that all of our zombies? Damn it. That was definitely a shambler I just heard. Where is the fucking shambler? Damn it, you asshole. Shit. What is the second greatest movie besides Citizen Kane? I have no idea. Citizen Kane is very good. Like, I feel like that movie, when people discuss the greatest movies ever made, that movie does earn its place in the discussion. I think that I think 2001: A Space Odyssey is a movie that's like one of my top 5. The Dark Knight is one of the Dark Knight's a good movie, and it's a good superhero movie, but I don't like dunking on people's favorites. I don't like doing that. You think Terminator 2 is the greatest movie ever made? Terminator 2 is fucking awesome. I fucking love Terminator 2. I watched that movie when I was way too young to be watching that movie, and it blew my mind. Do I think it gets overhyped for being one of the greatest movies ever? Which movie? Terminator 2 is one of the greatest sequels besides Shrek 2 and The Godfather 2. Shrek 2 is way better than it has any right to be. Close second is Schindler's List. Wow. That's a very fucking good movie. The Dark Knight, yes, I do personally think The Dark Knight gets overhyped. It's a remake of Dirty Harry. It's, like, if you really break it down, it's a good remake. But if you really break it down, The Dark Knight is a beat-for-beat remake of Dirty Harry, except that Harry Callahan now has bat ears, and Scorpio wears face paint. Other than that, it's the same movie. Right down to, you know, the hero has to throw due process out the window in order to save the day. Same fucking movie. Terrifically well staged. Great action scenes, good performances all the way through. Heath Ledger is amazing. But I do think the movie is humongously overhyped. I do think it's very, very good. You think the juxtaposition of Terminator 2 and Schindler's List and being 1 and 2 respectively as the GOAT movies cracks you up? I mean, that's fair. Although the thing is, both of those movies actually are really great movies. Um, oops. Yeah, I think 2001: A Space Odyssey is. If I had to pick the movies that I thought were like the best movies I've ever seen, not my favorites, because like my list of favorites is going to be different than movies that I think are like actually the best. My favorite movie of all time is Return of the Jedi, and I even love the Ewoks. I don't give a shit what anybody says about the Ewoks. I fucking love those furry little motherfuckers. I love the dumb song that they play at the end in the original cut of the movie. I love that the stormtroopers get taken out by teddy bears. It's amazing. But also, like, all of the stuff in the Emperor's throne room is just pure gold. It's so good. But so my favorite movie of all time is Return of the Jedi, and that's because I am stupid, and I know this. But 2001: A Space Odyssey might be the best movie I've ever seen. But I think Citizen Kane like belongs in the same orbit. Citizen Kane is very good. You do not like Star Wars, but you do like the Ewoks. That's very interesting. Very interestingly. Huh. I love Star Wars. But I don't love loving Star Wars, if that makes sense. In the 21st century, loving Star Wars is very annoying because people will shout down the things you love about Star Wars and try to make you feel bad or stupid. And I don't like that. I don't like the discussions around Star Wars. They get very tiresome and very hostile and very mean. And I just want people to let me like my Space Wizard movie, goddammit. I also very much love Star Trek. Kind of for completely different reasons from loving Star Wars. Star Trek I think just has much more interesting morality in Star Trek. You like TNG, but that's about it. TNG is my favorite. That is my favorite Star Trek show. And some of the movies. Some is right. I like most of the movies. So I tend to like more things than not. I like most of the Star Trek movies. There's a couple I hate, but most of them I either like or love. You think A New Hope should be among the greatest movies ever since it defined a generation that still lives on today? Yes, actually, I do think that the original Star Wars like belongs. I think it's earned its place in cinema history. Star Trek has a lot of philosophical dilemmas. Oh yes, absolutely. I feel like without those dilemmas, it isn't even Star Trek. I like TNG a lot. I mostly like the original series as well, but I do think that TNG overall has many more good episodes and the original series is like, with Star Trek there is always a ratio, because the thing about Star Trek is that Star Trek is never consistently good. It's like, you know, with the Next Generation, it's like 2/3 of the episodes are good, 1/3 of them are like kind of shit, and it's spread out across 7 years. And some seasons have like a higher density of bad episodes than other seasons do. Like seasons 1 and season 7 have a pretty high number of bad episodes. But like, you know, once you get into like 3, 4, 5 especially, it's like constant bangers. Like, what is life? Are robots autonomous? Are robots beings? Do they have a right to explore the meaning of their own lives? Yeah. Star Trek is full of great stuff like that. So a couple of my favorite Next Generation episodes, like honestly, there are too many good Next Generation episodes for me to like definitively say what my favorites are, but like a few of them are like The Measure of a Man is a kind of early one, but that's the one where there's that one scientist that wants to disassemble Data, and Picard is like, "Excuse me, I think we need to have a hearing on this," and so they end up kind of going through this adversarial process to determine whether or not Data is a sentient being. Like, that one's so cool. You wonder which does Jesus and God prefer between Star Wars and Star Trek. Matthias, that is a problematic and loaded question. That is the kind of question that is like asking for trouble. But so I'm not gonna answer it. Simply because that is straight up a religious discussion. I'm not gonna do that. You're off tomorrow? Nice. Who the fuck is shooting at me? Somebody shot at me. Clearly Star Trek. Star Trek, it has more to it. But Star Trek's full of skeptics. Whoops. This is why I didn't like that question. Let's see. Thought about it for a few more seconds, and I'm literally just nuking the question and the answers, and we're moving on. Nobody did anything wrong, but we're just not going down this line of thinking. We're just not doing this. No religious questions. Please. Oh, hey, look, we've got we've got a shambler down there. How are we doing? We're doing pretty well, Orion. Good to see you. Oh, good! He can't fucking hit me! Oh, this is the best thing ever. The typical Wookie Fragger experience. Cheesing enemies or silencing discussion? Fuck. Fuck shit. Okay. Huh. What the fuck? Where the fucking hell is this goddamn shambler? Wild discussions and cheese and enemies, yeah, basically. Oh. You asshole. Can he not move this way? Well, okay. Jesus Christ. Nope. Nope. Damn it! Got killed by a goddamn shambler. Getting those demons, or is it aliens or mutants? It is extra-dimensional beings. The Vaults of Zin. Damn it! Okay, if I can go into that last area with more health, I feel like I can actually get those shamblers. Oh, that sucked, though. Alright, hide. Yeah. Come on. Cool. Sounds like nightmare fuel. It is kind of nightmare fuel. How is the Switch 2 working out for me? Oh, I don't have the Switch 2. I don't have any plans to get one either. Do I think it's worth it personally? No. It doesn't make sense for me. So, like, I'm not really invested in Mario Kart. I've heard that the new Mario Kart is very good, but, you know, I'm not... there's nothing on Switch, right, Switch 2, I should say, that's like, you know, oh, I need to have this, or I don't already have it. Like, I've got ways to play Cyberpunk. And, you know, I've got an OLED Switch, and I use it a lot, and it's fine. Mario Kart on the DS was your childhood. I would probably get a Steam Deck before I got a Switch 2. The Steam one, like, I already have a large library of games I can play on it, and I would just be able to play them. Like, it would be cool to be able to play Blood on a handheld, you know? And I would be able to do that on a Steam Deck. I wouldn't be able to do that on a Switch 2. You don't like what the Switch 2 is all about? Nintendo's had some really, like, shitty anti-consumer practices lately. And, like... And here's the thing. I can be okay with a lot of what they're doing. Like, I don't like the idea of buying physical copies that don't have game data on them, although I want to clarify it's not all Switch 2 games are like that. There are still Switch 2 games that are coming out that are actually the whole game. Um, it's the ones that are just download keys are basically for games that are so large that you literally couldn't put them onto the SD card. Like we're talking about games that are in like the hundreds of gigabytes, and I don't know what the size limit is for the Switch 2 cartridges, but it's something. But I'm not gonna say I can get behind that, but I can say that I don't get like the outrage about it. Like it sucks that we're moving away from the physical distribution of games, but I also think that that's kind of inevitable. Like it's not something I want to have happen, but it's something that like the writing has been on the wall for a long time, and the thing that I would like to see is I would like to see us moving back towards you actually own your software. Like to me, it's whether or not a game is released physically is not as important as whether or not I own the thing I pay for, and that's what bothers me. Is that like, if you buy one of these Switch 2 like game key things, you're buying a license for the software. You're not actually owning the software. At least that is my understanding of what it is. So that's the thing about it that I don't like. But like I don't have a moral objection to that I can think of. But what I do have a problem with is the things that Nintendo's been doing outside of the Switch 2. Like fucking suing the Palworld developers, or like suing the developers of emulators who basically are doing all of the groundwork that allows Nintendo to, or that allows anybody to preserve the games that they own for the systems that come out. Like, that's the shit I really don't fucking like. I don't like them going after the homebrew people. And because they're doing that, I just don't feel like giving them my fucking money. I just don't feel like giving them my fucking money at this point. Physical matters, sucks, it's on life support. Yeah, physical does matter, but I do think more important than physical is ownership. Like, there's lots of games I've bought on, like, GOG, right? And I'm not getting physical copies of the games, but I can store the games however I like, and I still own them. They're mine. And that I do like. So, like, okay, if they stop releasing cartridges, if they stop releasing discs, that'll hurt, and it'll be impossible for me to resell things at that point. But at least the games will be mine. Like, like in the case of something like GOG, like at least there are still digital options where it's mine, and I can worry about storage and shit. Like, I'm fine with that being my problem. But, like, fucking hell, just, like, it's already, like, the technology that exists at any given moment has an expiration date on it. It's all going to decay with time. And emulation's just really fucking important. It's the only way a lot of these games can continue to exist. GOG is better than Steam. Yeah, I guess. Steam is really convenient. Steam is really convenient, but yeah, Steam I do think is a huge part of why, like, software ownership is not what it used to be, and that I have a big problem with. So yeah, you don't even think about physical media anymore. Everything can be emulated 5 different ways. That is sort of true, but also not. I'll put it this way. You can emulate everything, just about. But there are all kinds of differences between how a game originally existed and what the emulator presents that the emulator can't even account for. Lots of little things like that. And it's like, there a lot of these differences are felt instead of observed. Like, you look at DOSBox. There is a huge difference between running a game in DOSBox and running the game, like, on DOS compatible hardware. And one of the things that happens a lot is, like, your inputs, especially mouse inputs, suck in DOSBox, and they work great on original hardware. And it's computers dedicating constant CPU cycles and intentionally slowing themselves down in order to simulate an operating system that used to exist. Like, it's gonna feel stiff and stilted in a way, and a lot of times you play a game on original compatible hardware and the game just fucking sings. Star Wars Dark Forces was eye-opening. Playing Star Wars Dark Forces on a DOS compatible machine versus playing it in DOSBox, it was like night and day. It was crazy. But, and here's the caveat, as much as I insist that there is no substitute for the real thing won't last forever. The real thing won't last forever, and that's why emulation's so important. Is because you're not always going to have the option. And the option to play things on original hardware anyways, it's like such a privileged position to be in. It takes money. It takes, like, you have to actually own the machines to do it. You have to maintain them. They have to have not fallen apart. Like, there's so many fucking barriers to playing things on original hardware that I just can't recommend that course to people, while also engaging in it myself, because I remind people I am stupid. Steam really should release a phone. Oh. Nokia should release another N-Gage. I would love it if Nokia released another gaming phone. But yeah, Steam releasing a phone would make a lot of sense. Steam Deck and Galaxy S25 are basically the same graphics card. GTX 1050 equivalent. So the... on my PC, I am using a GeForce GTX 1050 Ti, so it's kind of out of date. But, like, it runs Cyberpunk. It doesn't run Indiana Jones or Doom the Dark Ages, but it runs Doom Eternal really fucking well. You know that Nintendo had put in their conditions you can't even sue them for anything regarding the Switch 2. I have a feeling... So that can go one of two ways, because the thing about a lot of legal contracts is that some clauses are enforceable and some are not. So they might be able to put that in their terms and conditions that you can't sue them for anything regarding the Switch 2. That doesn't mean that that's legally enforceable. Especially because one of the things that you see coming up a lot is, like, reasonability of a contract. And if that's unreasonable and also beyond the scope of expectation of a reasonable person, that might not hold up at all. You think games being released on several consoles than one is good so people of all sides can experience it? I mean, yeah, I think that overall that is a pretty good thing. I do think that there are instances where, I do think it is possible to have such a specific vision for a game that it only really works, like, that the concept only really works on one particular system. But that argument made more sense in, like, the 6th or the 7th console generation made more sense back then than it does now. Like, you know, there are certain games that only make sense if you put them on Wii. And yeah, they'll make versions on the Xbox 360 and PS3 too, but like you can kind of tell that, you know, they were developing with one thing in mind. Also full mouse and keyboard support. So I literally do not understand why the current generation of consoles doesn't have mouse and keyboard support for all of their shooters, because the hardware is capable of it. The hardware is absolutely capable of it. So like it is an arbitrary thing for them not to. It's like watching an apict kid throw a tantrum. It is like watching a kid throw a tantrum. Like Nintendo pisses me off these days. You know. So I just am not buying their new system. Oh. Now I do enjoy playing shooters, mouse and keyboard, but I also enjoy playing shooters with controllers. I just enjoy playing things in different ways, and the experience is kind of different. Like, mouse and keyboard definitely gives you so much more precision with aiming. It's not even close. But that doesn't necessarily make it more enjoyable to me. It just means that I, as a player, perform better. But, like, some controllers are just fucking comfy. And I'm not always pressed to, like, do well. Sometimes I just kind of want to, like, relax, not strain my wrist, and just have fun with a game. Like, you're playing mouse and keyboard, you are sitting upright, okay? Your body is kind of tensed up. You're playing with a controller, you can fucking, like, lie back, get Dorito just all over your chest and your dick. And just veg out. You hook up a hub to your phone and use mouse and keyboard and use HDMI on the same hub for a larger screen as a full desktop computer. Yeah, I used to do that with my Samsung Galaxy S10. I used to do that sometimes with that. When my computer would be acting up, because back at the last apartment I lived at, my internet was not always stable there. So, because my internet wasn't always stable, I would sometimes be, because basically the building had a hotspot, and it was like a Comcast hotspot. And you couldn't, I tried getting a router installed in my apartment, but the thing is that the building didn't want me. I ran into some barrier. They wouldn't allow me to have a cable port installed in the apartment. No, I remember what it was. On paper, it said that there was a cable port installed in the apartment, but in reality, there simply wasn't one. And they would just never get around to sending someone out. So like I would connect wirelessly to the Comcast hotspot instead. But some days the hotspot would work, some days it would not. Sometimes it would like blip out in the middle of a stream. So for a little bit I started using my phone as a mobile hotspot, or like I would tether to my phone. And then I realized that because a lot of times your cell phone provider will give you like a data cap for tethering data. So of course I hit that spot. I hit that data cap doing that. So instead I looked up phone apps that could stream RTMP so that I could I literally did this in order to get around the data cap for tethering data on my phone. Was instead of using tethering data or hotspot data, I instead used a third-party app, a phone app, and I manually entered YouTube's ingest server, and using a dongle, using a hub, just like what you were describing that allowed you to run your phone in desktop mode. Using that, I connected one of my little USB capture cards to my phone, which my phone identified it as a camera, which is close enough. And so what I did was I set up a spare computer as my OBS computer. All that computer did, it didn't stream when I ran OBS for this setup. Instead, I just had the preview window running in full screen. I had the preview window running in full stream, and it had my stream set up so that it had my face where it is just now with I wasn't doing the green screen yet, but I had like the support and merchandise, the Patreon and coffee plugs there. So I had them there, and then I also had part of it was the window for the game. So that computer was just doing the preview window, and then I ran that out via HDMI, the preview window. I ran that out via HDMI into the hub on the phone. So the phone was capturing my whole OBS preview window from that machine in full screen, and just streaming that straight into YouTube's RTMP server. And because it wasn't tethering data, it was just normal phone data, and I did have an unlimited data plan. So I was able to do that workaround to use my phone without having to worry about going over on tethering or hotspot. And it worked. It worked. I did a full stream of Star Trek Voyager Elite Force on PC using that setup. It was like an 8-hour stream, like 8 straight hours using that setup. It worked beautifully. Where there's a will, there's a way. Damn right. This is why I don't fucking buy Apple computers. I don't buy Apple computers. I don't buy Apple products at all. And here's the thing. I don't have anything bad to say about the quality of Apple products, but the thing about Apple is that they literally do not want you to find creative solutions to your problems using their hardware. Where there's a will, there's a way, as long as you're not using Apple computers or phones. Because they're all about their closed ecosystem. They're all about ease of use, right? So they make everything very accessible to, like, the inexperienced user. Not the average user, that's not the word I'm looking for, but they want things to be simple and self-explanatory. The thing is that there really is not much room for advanced use of Apple products. Okay, good. shitter. Bastard. That pissed me off. Don't pick up that thing. Got a new joke? What you got for me, Matthias? Also, I have one for you too. This is not so much a joke. Like, there is a joke involved, but this is a real thing that happened. But I want to hear yours first. Have I heard of the divorced Barbie doll? She comes with all of Ken's stuff. Ouch. Jeez. Divorced Barbie. Yeah, see, I just heard a Shambler just now. So they spawned in the Shambler. I just don't know where the fuck it is. Oh, good. Look at that. I wonder. Oh my god. I can just axe them to death. I fucking love this. Okay, I am getting hurt. Okay, I don't love this anymore. That sucked. I got badly hurt. If I don't get it, just say it. I mean, the joke is that, you know, Ken lost his stuff in the divorce. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Oh, and here we go. Matthias had a good one. It was the one about why Luke Skywalker could not maintain a stable marriage. It was because Obi-Wan's advice was use divorce, Luke. I liked that one a lot. I think, Matthias, I think that is the best divorce joke you have told. That one was very good. Oh shit. What's the story? Morning Glory? That's catchy. I might steal that. I might say that to somebody tomorrow. Because I have a coworker that's always like, "What's cracking, Jack?" And I'll be like, "Not much. What's the story, Morning Glory?" But see, I only see this person at nights. Cool. Good job, Tim. That was fucking stupid. Why can't Quake Ranger get married? I don't know why. Why? Oh yeah, so the story I got for you earlier. Let's see. Because he doesn't want to lose half of everything through divorce. Oh, that's good. That's good. That burns all the way down. So Matthias, I went to the beach last week. I took a little mini vacation. I have some friends that their family owns a cottage. So it was me and a bunch of other people. It was There was the brother and sister of the people who their family owns the cottage, and then there was 1, 2, 3. I'm trying to count people without naming people, but we had a good number of people there, and we spent a lot of our time, like, there was no internet at the cottage, so we spent a lot of time playing card games and beer pong, and it actually turns out I'm kind of cracked at beer pong, which I did not know until this past weekend because I had so little prior experience with beer pong, and I also don't drink, but like it turns out I'm actually very fucking good at beer pong, which is good because if I was bad at beer pong I would have had to drink a lot. But so here's the story. We were all playing a card game. It's called Tens and Twos. It's a little bit like Uno, except you play it with like a normal deck of cards, and there's a few extra steps as well. But we were playing Tens and Twos. It was like 5 or 6 people, including myself, all packed around a table. And it's like 1 in the morning at this point, so everybody's up late. And somebody cracks a joke. And I don't know what the joke was, but it got everybody laughing. And the thing is, it was one of those kinds of laughter where the more you laugh, the more you laugh. Like, it went on and on. Everybody was having this huge laughing fit, and it was causing everybody else to continue laughing. So I get to a point where I have been laughing so hard and so long that I'm like having trouble breathing. I'm just like, I'm trying to come up for air, and I just keep laughing more. And then I start to like choke, and then I start to feel like dizzy, and I'm like, oh no, I have now upset my stomach. This has gone on so long that like my diaphragm, my stomach has become like so tense. And so I walked away. I was like, fuck, I gotta go to the bathroom. I don't feel good. Hold on. Like, I was laughing so hard it upset my stomach. I went to the bathroom and I threw up. I just like just projectile vomited right into the toilet. And of course the walls in this cottage are thin as shit, so everybody hears me. And then I hear, one guy just going like, fuck, I think we might have killed Tim. And, and of course they're continuing to laugh, but it's dying down. And I rinse my mouth out. I start to feel a little bit better. And I go back and I rejoin everybody in the room. And one of my buddies looks up at me as I'm coming back to the room. He's like, hey, buddy, how you doing? You okay? I point out at everybody in the circle around the table, and I just go, you people make me sick. And it just got a round of groans, just like, ugh. I was pleased as punch with myself for that. It was honestly like such a great weekend. It was so much fun. Your uncle used to tell some of the most genius jokes in history. So it's nice to have an uncle like that. Good evening, Darcy. Good to see you. But yeah. I mean, when am I ever going to have a chance to use that phrase so perfectly ever again? Fuck it. God damn it. There goes one. Let's wait for this one to stand back up. I should make this a clip, the funniest joke that almost killed me. I should maybe clip that. Or I might just I might tell that in a short. It was a fun time. Oh jeez, fuck. Okay, excuse you. Nope. We're moving. Fuck. Do not want to deal with that shit. Okay. Well, That's working okay. Come on. Good. Thank you. I wish I could remember what it was that started the laughing fit, but I can't place it. I think it might have just been something. I think it might have just been like a funny play that happened in the card game, but like I don't even remember. It was a great time though. Like I'm so glad I went. I had been looking forward to it for a while because I'd never been out to that cottage before. It was cool. Also, the cottage itself had some really interesting history. So, my friend's, I want to say great-great-grandfather is the person who built the cottage. He was a carpenter. And, the cottage was built sometime after the inauguration of President Taft. And this is actually relevant to the story. So they had a photo on the wall, a framed photo on the wall, which is a picture taken at the inauguration of President Taft, which would have been, I want to say, well over 100 years ago. President Taft, when President Taft, President Howard Taft, yeah, he was president of the U.S. from 1909 to 1913. So it was 116 years ago was the inauguration of President Taft. And so they had this big, the photo that they had was a photo of the big like inauguration podium. Like it was just this big structure with all this ornate lattice work and these Roman styled columns and stuff, but it was a temporary structure. And so my friend's great-great-grandfather was one of the carpenters who worked on the construction of that stand. And after the inauguration, the structure was going to be taken down. So they asked for permission to take as much of the wood used in the inaugural podium, I guess, as possible. And those materials were used in the construction of the house. Like the lattice work that you can see in that photo is also just like, that is the railings on the upstairs part of the house that keeps you from like falling into the stairwell. It's just straight up repurposed. It was cool to like look at the picture and be able to like directly compare it to the house. Your uncle fought in Vietnam, met Charles Bronson, and thwarted a bank robbery. He might be a tall tale teller. Still, it sounds like he tells some pretty fun stories. Doesn't matter if they're true or not. They sound awesome. I'll bet your uncle is really cool. Okay. Okay, now I gotta do this one, but without... You motherfucker. God damn it. Good. Got it. Cool. Well, this is gonna suck. Fuck. God, what do you want? Motherfucker. He's downstairs. That's why. Okay, hold on a second. So now wait a minute. Ow, you fucker. So this is how I'm gonna do this then. Fuck, what? Who the hell shot at me? And from where? Bastard. Please don't beam up. Do not beam up, Mr. Scott. I hate that. Where'd he go? Fuck you. Nope, nope, fuck off. Where you at, Shambly? Oh, you dick. Okay, the problem here is that I didn't cheese him properly earlier. Thank you. God damn, I hope that's every one of them. Good, 100 health. Oh, so I did... Let's see. He's like Ewan McGregor in Tim Burton's Big Fish tells some of the most wildest stories ever. He sounds cool. He sounds cool. I liked Big Fish. That's a great movie. That's a movie that, like, hits me harder the older I get. It also kind of fucks with me that the movie is, like, it's over 20 years old now, right? I still remember when that shit was brand new. Okay. Okay. Oh, this is where I'm trying to go. Fuck you. God damn it. You shitter. God damn it. Suck it. Through the rune gate. Hold on a second. Let me double back and see if I can find any more health. Even if it's just a little tiny bit. A little tiny bit would be good. There's some. I've got my health now. Good. Beautiful. Good. That went well. There's some music for you. grab a glass of water real quick. Although I will save. Okay. 2 seconds. Wonder if modders ever thought about making a homebrew port of this game where it takes advantage of the expansion pack to push the visuals further with frame rate and high resolution and higher textures. That would be pretty great. That would be pretty great. I do think that that would be a pretty good use of the expansion pack. You could certainly get away with higher resolution textures at that point. Do not save. Building. Have you seen the movie Constipation? It took so long to come out. That one's pretty good. Be right back. I'm just getting some water. I'll put it in my mug. Be a second. Disappear. It's just getting a little dry. Getting a little dry. Kind of like they did with the Sega 32X version of Doom. Yeah, that's... Yeah. I would love to see them... actually, I think they are working on, like, properly fixing the 3DO port of Doom. I still would love to know what exactly caused that one bug that happened. But like last year, I think it was last year, it was during the last stream of the PS1 version of Doom. And I got to the end, I beat the game, and then while I was still streaming, I decided to show off the 3DO version because I was talking to somebody. And while I was showing off the 3DO version of Doom, a bug happened, and I jibbed a zombie man with a pistol. And I caught it on video. And I tried to see if there was a explanation for it, because to my understanding the damage values are not right. Like, there's no reason that should have happened. So I tried looking up other threads about it, and apparently other people have started threads saying, like, yeah, I jibbed a zombie man with a pistol, and just other people responding to the thread were shouting them down, being like, you're lying. So, but I have footage of this actually happening. And I want to know what causes it. I'm not saying this version of Quake was a bad port or anything, but you think they could push Quake more on the N64 hardware? Because there's things like the EverDrive 64, which holds more space than an N64 cartridge. Oh, absolutely. I mean, like, just the existence of, like, because what was the size of the average Nintendo 64 game? It was like, wasn't it like 8 or 16 megabytes? And then some games were on 32 megabyte cartridges. Very rare games. What size card is RE2? Yeah, so Resident Evil 2 is a 64 megabyte cartridge. So if they had made Quake on a 64 megabyte cartridge. They could have had much higher resolution textures. The whole reason why this version of the game says building every time it starts a level is because it's actually it is a rare bug. Yeah, it's a rare bug, and I don't know why it happened. But yeah, the whole reason that it says building every time it starts a level in Quake 64 is not because it's loading the data, but because it's decompressing the data. It's essentially like unzipping it every time you start a level here, because you know they had to compress them in order to fit them onto this cartridge. Resident Evil 2 and Conker's Bad Fur Day. Conker's Bad Fur Day is so good. I don't have an N64 cart of Conker's Bad Fur Day. I think the physical version of Rare Replay doesn't come with it, but I think the I might be wrong about that, but I think the digital version of Rare Replay comes with Conker's Bad Fur Day. Unless I'm mistaken. If I'm wrong about that, I would like to be corrected about that, because I don't want to be out here spreading false information. This fucking level, hold on. What the fuck, Tim? It comes with Conker. Okay, good. Good, because I do have a copy of Rare Replay. Sure, Tim. Miss every shot. Do that. That'll be great. Okay. Alright. The Tomb of Terror. Who authored this map? You're off to bed. Good night, Matthias. It's always good seeing you. You have a good night. It was a pleasure talking to you as always. Tomb of Terror was authored by who? Who the fuck was this? American McGee. Okay. American McGee made this level. Fuck. Ow. Bastard. Oh, Death Knights aren't that hard. Where's the Death Knight go? Oh my god, hi. Alright. Oh, we got two of them now. Nice. There we go. Oh, okay. Oh, lovely. Really? How the fuck did that miss? You fucking bastard! That's so fucking lame. Really? one of these days, I might stream American McGee's Alice. That's a game that I've been meaning to try to go back to. It's a game that's a little tough for me to revisit because I have certain mental associations with it, but I would like to overcome them and actually play the game. Oh, that's charming. There we go. Did hurt me though, that sucks. Fuck you. Eat shit. Damn it. Okay, well, let's backtrack and try to find help. Yeah, that's better. Not too bad. Oh, good. Huh. Oh, hello. Not bad. Actually quite nice. What a lovely find. Okay, let's keep moving. Alright. Moving right along. Oh, charming. Haha. Fucker. Come on. Okay. Death Knight. Let's fucking ruin his day. Asshole. Huh. Oh, I don't like that at all. That really wasn't much of anything, was it? Fuck you. What the fuck? Okay. Sure. Cool. You bastard. That's a mean trap. It's actually, I kind of respect it. This is a pretty good map. I must say, American McGee does good work. Ah, fucking shit. I feel like there's something crawling on me. Okay, fuck. Oh, Jesus Christ, really? Oh, shit. Shit, die. Okay. Good. Now what? Who the fuck's shooting at me now? Fuck you. Stop that. I saw you, you fucking bastard. Fuck. Asshole. Jesus. Okay. Alright. Good. Yikes. That got nasty. Now what? Okay, good. Beat another level. So far, so good. This pickle is see-through. Hilarious. By the way, anybody who's lurking, it would be super helpful if you would hit that like button. I would really appreciate it. Oh, god damn it. I'm sorry, y'all. I just realized. Okay. I'm eating a pickle. I just realized I had accidentally, when I had left to get my drink of water, I had moved the chat to, like, off screen. So I'm really behind on chat. Let me see what's up here. You're currently trying to build a map for Ramp 2025. Am I familiar with Ramp? It's for Doom 2. Okay, so you've got 10 days to make a Doom 2 level. That's pretty cool. Ever try to draw inspiration from Quake 3 Arena? It would be a good start because each map has lots of ideas for the Doom 2 project. You've looked at Quake 3 for inspiration for Doom mods. It was one of your favorite games at one point. There's a lot of cooler areas. I do like Quake 3 a lot. Not sure if you want to design the map with vanilla restrictions or if you want to go all out with the UDMF. But you also don't have an idea. You've made plenty of maps. You know how to do a lot. You just need something that's going to make for a cohesive level. Gotcha. How about a Mega Man level design for its high-tech background details and areas, but don't make it quite like Mega Man because you want it to be more industrial future tech. That would be pretty cohesive. Just scratch your neck, what am I eating? I'm not eating a pickle. Damn, I missed a lot of good stuff. Okay. UDMF? What's that mean? NCRV. NCR vet? What? That can't be right. Okay. NCRV 77BV. D or P R Y Y? It's probably D. Just found out today your sibling's friend got murdered. Jesus Christ. I'm so sorry to hear that. That's fucking terrible. That's awful. I'm very sorry. Is your sibling doing okay? God, that fucking sucks. That really fucking sucks. I had a friend who was murdered a few years ago, back in 2020. It's fucking shocking. This person was a friend of the family. So I'm so sorry to hear that, Darcy. That's awful. Universal Doom map format aims to be compatible with several different Doom engines and takes away the limits of the original Doom engine. Okay, that makes sense. Siblings pretty taken aback and sad about it. Yeah, I can only imagine. I mean, like it sucks losing anybody, but like when you lose somebody in that specific way, it's like you when you lose somebody to an illness or something like that, it's like you kind of it's not that seeing it coming makes it any better, but it's like you kind of have already done some of the work grieving before that even happens. Someone's murdered. It's just fucking like it's just raw. It's just they're ripped out of your life for no good fucking reason. First one was a Native American friend and got murdered at a reservation party you heard today. Jesus Christ. Fuck. That's shocking and awful. I'm so sorry. Damn. I don't even know what to say. Like I like part of me wants to like follow up and ask more questions about it, but I don't know if you want to answer them. Can't believe it. Did you just find this out like just now, or did you find this out earlier? Smoke a piece, fight. Oh yeah. Damn. So like, were they killed by someone else at the reservation, or like did people crash the reservation party and like were they shot? Like what happened? Or are there like not a lot of details yet? Maybe 45 minutes ago there was a homicide and you found out yesterday that they passed away. Holy shit. The volume is more tinny today. Let me check something real quick. I have been kind of quiet, and that's because like my roommates are all asleep. So I have been a little bit quieter today. That's awful, Darcy. I'm so sorry. They really called this level Satan's Dark Delight. That's gotta be a Romero map. Sorry, that just sounds like a Romero map. Who did this one? American McGee. American McGee did Satan's Dark Delight. That's kind of funny, actually. Gonna cover probably tomorrow, maybe the weekend, to tell you in person about the rest of the details because they're speaking to someone who knows more about what happened. Okay, I understand, yeah. That is a lot of ogres. By the way, I know that I always play console games with filters on, but this game especially needs it because I want to show you what this game looks like without any filters at all, real quick. This is what the game would be looking like if I didn't color correct this. That's what the raw, unedited video feed looks like. I'm playing this on a CRT, and on the CRT it looks way brighter than that, but just for whatever reason it looks... This here is the filter that I usually use for StarCraft, which is a little bit better. It's a little bit better than having no filter, but it's still kind of a little bit too dark for watching. It's not too bad. But this is the filter that I have been using for this stream. Because this one actually lets the colors really pop. So you're really confused? Yeah, I would be confused too. That's horrible. You left some extra messages, yeah. Yeah, that's awful news. Looks like I can't go this way. Can I go this way? Nope, not yet. Maybe later. If I scroll back. I read everything that you wrote between when you first said you just found out today. I read all of that, and I read that it was somebody at that it happened at the reservation party. Yeah, I read all that stuff. It's possible. It's possible, maybe, that some of the messages may have, like... You said your siblings probably coming over. Oh, yeah, I saw that part. About they're going to come over tomorrow or the weekend to tell you in person. Yeah, I saw that part. Yeah. I guess you'll find out more then. Oh, shit, we got fish. Fuck. ogre's fucking me up. Where is the ogre? Oh, there's one. There goes another. Got him. Huh. Come on. There we go. There we go. Oh good, we finally have a rocket launcher. Oh, look at that. Okay. I see what they're trying to do. Oh, I can open this. Does the N64 port have extra content not found in the PC port? I don't think so. I think the N64 version may actually have fewer levels, but I might be mistaken. Actually, wait. Hold on. N64 Quake. I think I played an exclusive level. I might I feel like I played an exclusive level recently now that I'm thinking about it. Or I might just be like hallucinating. Let me see. It appears that there is an exclusive deathmatch level called the Court of Death. Let me see. Yeah. And apparently there were small changes made to every single map in the game. Okay, maybe not everyone. It looks like Satan's Dark Delight wasn't edited. I guess. Huh. Okay, so I'm in Satan's Dark Delight. Wow, I'm really far in this fucking game. Farther than I thought. Yeah, it's unfortunately the opposite of what they did with Quake 2 on N64, which is it's all exclusive levels, baby. I do kind of wish that Quake 1 on N64 was just like a completely new game from the ground up, but like, that's asking a lot. Okay, I have the rocket. fuckers. Is the jumping new? I don't remember them jumping on PC. It was awesome they did that with Quake 2. I think so too. Quake 2 on N64 is really neat. Oh. I'll bet you anything. Yep. Hell yeah. Oh. Good. I got the cells, but I don't have the lightning gun. I would love to know where to get the lightning gun, but I guess I'll blunder into it eventually. What's this do? Well, I've already done this, so it's got to be over here. What do you do? Oh dear. Oh fuck. Okay. Huh. I have a really bad feeling about this shit. Oh god, I remember this crap. Fuck. This is gonna be rough. Huh, okay. Somebody's shooting at me and I don't know from where. Oh, it's you. Okay. Oh fuck. Jesus Christ. No, stop. Okay, thanks. Oh. I will give this game credit for controlling really well. Have I considered using an S video card from the N64 instead of the regular color cards for videos? It improves the images by a lot. You have one for your N64 and it looks way better. Yeah, actually, I have considered that. The only reason I haven't done that yet is because of... so it just has to do with the capture stuff that I'm using. Right now, the capture card that I have is a... oh, fucking shit. The capture card that I have is an HDMI capture card, and I have a composite to HDMI converter. I don't have an S video to HDMI converter. If I had one, I would use that. And I'm kind of looking into it. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's one of those things I'm looking into. I haven't done it yet because I would need to buy a couple of things. But eventually I'm going to try to capture S video from the systems that I have which can output it. Specifically, like, I would like to get S video output not only from the N64, but I would really like to get S video output from the Dreamcast. I would like to do that. You can get VGA output from the Dreamcast too, which is even higher quality than that, but like, it's a bitch to capture from fucking VGA. Also fixes the darkness issue too. It's true, it does. Yeah. Yeah, eventually I will. There is it's mostly just a convenience thing. Like, it looks way better. It's just So I'll show you real quick what I'm doing here. So as you can see, I've got the output from the N64 right there, and it's going into splitters, right? One end of the splitters is going into the TV, the other end is going into this converter, and then the HDMI is going out and it's getting captured over there. Being able to split the signal before it even goes into the TV means that I don't have to worry at all about any amount of input lag whatsoever at any point. So, you know, I'm open to upgrading it at some point. It's just, you know, I just haven't bought the stuff yet. Eventually, it's the kind of thing I might do, probably. Just, you know, haven't gotten around to it. But no, there's specific games that I would really like to see looking better. Particularly Perfect Dark. I would love to get cleaner Perfect Dark footage than this yields. Oh, I could have just done that. Fuck. Well, looks like I'm gonna kill this guy. Oh, I didn't mean to go in this room. Didn't even know this was there. That scared me. Holy shit. Quad damage. Hello. What do we got here? Yeah, I see it. Okay. Okay, so go this way. Grab that, grab that, grab that, jump up. Okay. Jump down. Oh, it goes down anyway. And I fell in the drink. Good job, Tim. That's how you use a quad damage. You pick it up and you bumble around and get lost until it wears off. Classic. God damn it. Built-in capture devices that have this video. Oh yeah, no, I've looked into them. It's one of those things where I just haven't spent the money on it. Like, I'm aware of them. Oh shit. Oh fuck. There's ogres right there. Are they dead? Yeah, they're pretty fucking dead. I wonder if I can make that jump. I can. Holy shit. Nice. okay. So I should be going here. Or not. What the fuck, Tim? Okay. Ugh. Pinnacle Studio is a good device. Wonder what it costs. Pinnacle Studio. Okay, capture device. Oh, let's see. Oh, they're not terribly expensive. RCA S-Video dongle. I do have one capture card. It's probably in storage. It is capable of capturing S-Video. The problem, the reason I don't use it is because I basically don't have pass-through for it. Like, one thing I don't do is I don't play games off of preview windows. Look for Pinnacle Studio Movie Box. Let's see here. I'll take a look. Pinnacle Studio Movie Box. Interesting. Cheapest I'm seeing is around 35. I'll look into it. It's not like the highest priority, but like I would eventually like to get higher quality captures from some of these things. Now I have one device which it was basically like part of a, you know, VHS to DVD package, and it does have S-Video capture as well as composite video capture. What I would want to do, ideally, is to split it. So I might want to find like an S-Video splitter. The movie boxes pass through to the TV. Okay. Well, that might be worth checking out then. Not at the moment though. I'm just not prepared to drop the money on it. But I will make a mental note that this is a thing that exists, so I can always look into it later. What the fuck am I doing? I'm trying to go there, I think. Oh, now that's interesting. Right, okay, there we go. Oh, now I get you. I appreciate the recommendation. Let's see. Does this not... Oh, you have to... Oh, that's fucking annoying. I should have been standing on that. How irritating. Oh, now it's activated. Cool. Nice. Everything in here has been killed. Fucking goddamn it, really? This is bullshit. Okay. Well, that was mean. Fuckers. Beautiful. Shit! God damn. Oh, fuck. Oh, God. Shit! Oh, God. Fucking damn it. Okay. That sucked. That sucked humongously. At least I should know what to do now. There we go. Sharing high-risk immigration with the place you want is more ideal and basic and safety. Well, we can't back anymore. If you do in the next week, maybe too fast. Well, I wish you good luck with whatever you're doing. And above all, I hope for your safety. English is a second language. Sometimes I have trouble understanding, but that's okay. Hey, you're welcome, Corgi. Let's see. Oh, we've got another one of these. Oh, shit. Okay, that's fine. Fuck. There we go. Okay. Whew. Wow, that went way better than it did the first time I did this area. Oh my gosh. Okay, good. I have the rocket launcher again. Hopefully I can make all this happen faster. What's this do? Damn it, Tim, come on. Seriously? Okay. Okay, yeah, this room. We got here pretty quick. Ow. I do love how the ogres just stand in place and spam. It's so funny. Shit. Right, okay, that's right. That's a problem. Damn it! Shit! Fuck. Ow. Okay, good. Good. Killed that enemy. Stream is awesome. Well, thank you, Darcy. I hope it's providing a break for the things that you've had to have on your mind. I need to remember to shoot that switch next time. Well, hopefully there isn't a next time. Hopefully I don't die here again. Oh, God. Oh, that would suck. Alright. Good job. Okay. Well, actually, at this point... Okay, so I can go here, and yeah, okay. Is that I play N64 stuff in ports and versions if they're better counterparts? It's interesting. Well, thank you. So, you may have noticed my friend Web of Hope at one point. I was playing, I was streaming The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, but I was streaming the Wii version. And she was like, of course you're playing the Wii version. Of course you would play the weirdest, jankiest, like, most controversial version of the game. Like, why? Okay, well, I made it this far again. Hopefully... Okay. Alright. Uh-oh. Huh. That was weird. Alright, we made it. I died. Not... Oh, it was the Shambler. That's what fucking killed me. That's what did it. fucking wish that I had the lightning gun. There we go. Fuck. Good, I have the Thunderbolt. Beautiful. Okay, I'm happy now. Finally have a good weapon. Now this leads to a secret, if I remember right. So let's do it. Let's do the dumb thing. Let's go for the secret. Yeah. Here we go. This ought to be fun. I just realized the camera's out of sync anyway. So my dance is gonna be all messed up. Time 9:11. Oh no. Not that. Oh, come on. Okay. Okay, so W5S9 33VV WBCL Z71K. You love dancing? Dancing's fun. I'm not very good at it, but I do enjoy it. Let me check something real quick here. Okay. All right. I just noticed it's late. So let me check something real quick. Okay. All right. Not hopping off just yet, but I just want to see what's next. Do not save. The Haunted Hall is very good. Oh, hello. I love the fucking rocket launcher. It's so good. Shit. Yeah, that went okay. Oh my, hello. Oh my god, what? Are you shitting me? Really? Well, that sucked. That was a mean way to start the level. Huh. Ooh, okay. What's the name of this level? The Haunted Halls. feel like that exit that I took earlier doesn't normally lead to the haunted halls. But I don't really know Quake as well as I know, like, Doom. No, you asshole. Shit. Okay. Christ. This game's just trying to piss me off. Jesus. No, fuck. Stop. Oh, this is causing me so much trouble. Stupid. Fucking zombies. Stop. I don't want to be using that. That's not good. God damn it. No. Damn it. Okay, I got killed by an ogre. Wonderful. Is the juice worth the squeeze? Good question. We shall find out. Okay. That went okay. That's a good figure of speech. I like that figure of speech. Shit. Fuck. Oh, what the fuck? Huh. Damn. Okay, it's dead. Thank God. You motherfuckers. Jesus Christ. Okay. The fact that, like, two ogres jumped down, landed on each other, and shot at me. It's so rude. Like, there were two of them in the corner of the room earlier. There was a top ogre and a bottom ogre. There was an ogre and there was an under. That's stupid, Tim. Here we go. Oh, Jesus Christ. Fuck you. Okay. Bastards. Yeah, fuck it. You're all getting rockets. You're all getting rockets. The rockets are worth more than my nails at the moment. Fucking nightmare mode. It's like they're just shitting fucking grenades constantly. Oh god, okay. Didn't think that would hit me. Fuck. Alright. There we go. Okay, that was good actually. It appears I'm maining the rocket right now. That appears to be the move for this level then. Oh my god. Yeah, okay. Yep, where'd he go? Come on, fucker. You're dead. That hurt like fuck. Jesus. Okay. Cool. Neat. Fuck off. Bitch. Please don't land near me. Jeez. Okay, I need to back up. Oh no. Yeah. How far back can I go? I'm gonna run out of... No, there's lots of health right there. That's beautiful. Okay, good. Alright. Okay, that's good. That's very good. And now what? Haunted Halls. Who's the map author of the Haunted Halls? This feels... I don't know. It is also American McGee. It's been a bunch of American McGee levels in a row. Okay, cool. Cool. Shit! Oh, fuck. Oh god, there we go. We're good though, we're good. Yeah, no, hell no. God damn. Shit. Oh, looks like they did. Is that everybody? It doesn't feel like everybody. It feels like the ogres will never end. Oh. Oh. Sure. Sure, by all means. What is happening right now? The game's being generous. I don't trust it. All of... What? Jesus Christ, what? Are you shitting me? I became bored with life. Okay. doing that, aren't I? Giving this one more attempt for tonight. If I die on this next attempt, then that's it. So be it. I like that I'm starting this level with this gun. That's very nice. Okay, not bad. Wow. Okay. Back up. 94, not bad. You got this. You got this, Tim. You can handle this shit. Beautiful. That was great. There we go. Yeah, okay. Alright, not bad. Ugh. Where the fuck did you come from? Alright. Okay. 23. Now that I know about that room with the Vors, I'm pretty well prepared to do something about it. Oh, excuse you. Good. Okay. Backtrack. Find any hairs. All right. Okay. Okay. That's good. Now. This. And. Yes. Okay. We can do this. Okay. Yeah, who else is on here? You are. Fuck you. Alright. Good. That was a rotten trap. Good, okay. Yeah, very, very good. Look at that. We got goodies over here. Very nice. Oh, thank you, American McGee. Ow, fuck. Okay. Yeah, oh, very nice, okay. So it's a mean trap, but only if you don't see it coming. If you do, it's fine. Huh. Okay. Death? I haven't seen one of you in a while. Cute. bastard. How dare you hurt me? That's not what I wanted to do. Oh, that's some shit. Bastard. Oh my god. Oh. Yeah, okay. Oh my god. Okay. Alright. So that's the last level for today. I'm done for now. Fucking hell. God damn it. Let's see. Who's streaming right now? We got okay. Alright, so we are going to raid somebody. Have a good night. Thanks for streaming. Thanks for hanging out, Darcy. It was a pleasure talking to you. It was a pleasure talking to you, and I'm sorry about the awful news, but it was still good to see you. And I'm glad that you also appreciate the kinds of weird fucking things I like doing here. And Corgi, it was good seeing you too, Corgi. Good luck with what you're doing, Corgi. Who else is here? We've got Lee Davis. It was nice meeting you, Lee Davis. It was a pleasure talking to you. Who else was here? Who else was here? Matthias was here earlier, and Big Cheesy Wheezy was here earlier. Good to see you, Big Cheesy, and Orion Zach. Good to see you, Orion. Yeah, anybody I may have forgotten to mention as well, my apologies if you were here and if I missed you. PC shut down again, but it's back up. You've been having trouble with your PC lately. I remember this. All right, live redirect. We are going to raid Pudge 007. So let's do that. Pudge is streaming Grand Theft Auto 4. Look at that. A blind playthrough. So Pudge has apparently not played this before. That's interesting. Grand Theft Auto 4 is probably, that and 3 are the GTA I probably played the most, even though I've never actually finished either one of them. So let's do that. All right. Well, for now, folks, good night, everybody. I'll see you on the next one. Probably be back with more StarCraft on Monday, and then if I get to come home early any more days this week, I might do some more Quake. All right. Good night, everybody.